Hey everyone! So I was asked to do another collaboration by Path to Debt Freedom. I will link her below, and I will also link below everyone else who's in this collaboration. But basically, it's called My Dave Ramsey Story. I know I have done a video called Our Dave Ramsey Video. It was the very first video I ever did on YouTube. I did it almost a year ago. So I thought this would be great to kind of update everyone on where we are at, and also kind of follow the last video I did, which was also a Dave Ramsey video. So she has 13 questions for us to answer. So let's go ahead and get started with it. So the first question is, how long have you been doing the Dave Ramsey plan? It will be 1 year in February. We started FPU last year, actually on Valentine's Day. So that's when we kind of got introduced to everything and decided that this is something we wanted to take part in, basically. Question number 2. What baby step are you currently working on? We are currently on baby step number 2. We are almost done. Oh my gosh, like we are so close. We will be done this year, which is super exciting. We will be out of debt this year. I'm still shocked when I say that or think about it. But question number 3 is, what was your total debt when you started baby step number 2? Last January, so a year ago, we had about $28,000 in debt, and then at the end of last year, I was diagnosed with celiac disease, and so all of that medical bills came in, which totaled about $1,600. So in total, we had about $30,000 in debt, and our total debt now is about $9,000, which is insane. We paid off so much last year. We really hit it hard and just got rid of everything. We just paid everything off. What estimated date do you expect your baby step number 2 to be complete and your debt to be paid off? We are hoping June this year. Granted, nothing else unexpected happens, like with cars or medical stuff. We should be done in June. Oh my gosh, I hope it's in June so bad. It was supposed to be April of this year, but because of those medical bills, it kind of got bumped a little bit. So that's okay. It's still this year, so that's all that really matters to me. Do you plan on doing a debt-free scream with Dave Ramsey, either on the phone or in person? We would love to do that. When we started FPU, we started with 2 other couples that are friends of ours, and we've kind of joked about whenever we are all debt-free, taking like a road trip or going to Nashville or something and doing our debt-free screams together at his studio. We think that would be awesome. I don't know if it'll happen or not because the other 2 couples are having babies, and I just don't know if that's going to happen. But that would be really cool if we could do a debt-free scream. Question number 7. Did you take a Financial Peace University class either in person or at home, or did you read the Total Money Makeover book, or did you learn about Dave Ramsey online? Well, I had heard about Dave Ramsey. I'm an accountant in real life, whatever. So I'd heard about him. My parents had done a lot of his stuff, so I knew who he was, and we had been trying to go to FPU, which is Financial Peace University, for a long time, but we kept like missing it somehow. So we finally were able to take it last year, and we are currently taking it again right now. We're, I think, week number 3 or something like that. We're doing it again just to kind of get like a last bit of motivation to get the rest of our stuff paid off. Did you do a budget prior to learning about Dave Ramsey, whether zero-based or not? No, we did not do a budget at all, which would be why we never paid off any of our loans or anything like that, and our money would just disappear. Have you tried Dave Ramsey's new free Every Dollar budgeting website? If yes, what are your thoughts? Yes, we do Every Dollar. We do it every single month. We do it on the computer, and my husband has it on his phone. I have done a YouTube video review over it, so I will link that either somewhere on the screen or I will link it below for you guys to go check out and see what my thoughts were on it. They haven't changed too much. Do you consider yourself the free spirit or nerd of your relationship? If you take FPU, you take this quiz on whether you're a free spirit or a nerd. Free spirits kind of like to have fun and spend money, and nerds are all about the budget and sticking to the budget and not spending money and saving and all that kind of stuff. And when I took the quiz, I got 9 out of 10 for the nerd, which was not a surprise at all. I am totally a money person. Like I said, I'm an accountant, so if I was a free spirit, I probably would be really bad at my job. My husband was kind of in the middle, but leaned more towards free spirit last year, and then we just retook this quiz last week, actually, and he is now more nerd than he is free spirit, which I thought was really cool. Number 11. Are you a hardcore Dave Ramsey follower, or have you tweaked / changed some things about the plan? We follow his plan pretty closely. I mean, we budget every month and all that kind of stuff, but we don't use the envelope system like he wants us to. I also did a video on that I can link somewhere in this video or down below for you to go see why we don't use the envelope system and what we do instead. Question number 12. Have you tried any of Dave Ramsey's endorsed local providers that he recommends? And if you have, give your feedback. We have not personally tried an ELP, but our friends have, and they've had great experience with them. I actually worked for one of his ELPs when we lived up in Dallas a few years ago, and he was awesome. He was amazing. He had Dave Ramsey stuff everywhere. He was totally a fan, so I thought that was really cool. Last question. From your experience, do you think this plan works? Yes. If we had not started this plan, we would still be in debt. We would still be using our travel credit card. We would be I wouldn't be putting any of my money towards my student loan. I kept saying every month, like, okay, we're just going to live off your paycheck, and then my paycheck will be for the student loan. And then it just never happened. I've been out of college almost 5 years. So for 4 years, I didn't do that at all. Like, I just did minimum payments, and I threw my money into a savings account, which kind of made it a little bit pointless. So, definitely, I think this plan works, but you have to be completely dedicated, on the same page as your spouse or partner, and you have to want to change. If you don't want to change, if you want to just keep living the way you're living, then it's not going to work for you. We've had people in our FPU class who are trying to justify buying a new car, and people were like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. And we're just like, no, that's not a great idea. Like, you have to want this. But we wanted it, and we wanted it bad, and now we're going to be debt-free this year. Like, this coming Christmas, we'll be able to buy gifts for whoever we want. We'll still budget, but you know what I mean? Like, we won't be frugal and stingy on everything, which will just be wonderful. We'll be able to travel and do things that we've been wanting to do, and buy things that we've been holding back on, so we can get rid of this debt. So I totally think the plan works, but you have to be willing to make the change to do that. But anyways, that's all the questions. Thanks y'all so much for watching. I will link everyone below that's a part of this collaboration, so please go check them out and tell them hi. Thank you for watching, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.